Just cracked a cold one open with the Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a bad picture of Maya. Also, Trucy looks like older than her.
Well, you know, Maya doesn't actually ever age.
I read that as turnabout on the weeb.
That's the shit posting case.
July 20. I'm not doing that.
July 21st. Oh, hi Cody.
You're still really low.
Yes, yeah. Court is now in session again. Well, Mr. Williamson, I understand that you have a new witness today. Mr. Oh. I'm a little confused. Your Honor, this is the boy who took the photo we saw yesterday.
Hey, I'm not a boy. I'm a girl. I'm an adolescent.
That is not my place to judge. You are a boy. Whatever term you prefer to use is irrelevant to the case at hand.
My God, I wish I could say that more often. Yes, sir! Do my eyes deceive me, or did this guy really manage to tame Cody Hackins?
By saying, I don't care, Cody.
Basically.
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
Occupation? My name's Cody Hackins. Senior?
What? That's not a senior.
He looks like 15.
He was like
6.
4 when we saw him first.
My name's Cody Hackins. I'm a senior in high school. I don't even remember the voice.
We can check his age. Mr. Hackins, you took a photo the morning of the crime.
17. Yeah, okay.
It checks out. I would like for you to testify about that.
Right, here it goes.
It was pretty much just the Mark voice.
Somebody hit me in my sleep. I got a really good picture, so I'll sneaking in. He still doesn't know how to say it. There was a power outage, so that Parker guy had lots of time to prepare. That's how he took the picture after he killed Rivales. Basically, Parker disguised himself during the blackout and killed Rivales.
Cody, you're not helping. Fuck's wrong with you?
Sorry,
Fucking
Pops,
idiot.
I don't got a choice. How did they manage to turn this around and make it look like Mr. Parker was the one on the roof? I can't help but think Cody's blaming him just to protect the real Sergalante.
Just like he did the last time.
Go
I
figure.
hope you're ready, rat.
It's really weird seeing you opposite me wearing the same color suit. I don't think what color suit did Von Karma wear?
It was like a dark blue.
It's not the same.
It wasn't the same sort of suit, but it was like a really dark blue color.
And he still had that poofy thing on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Ready
It's
for
like
what?
a combination of Phoenix and Edgeworth.
I feel like there was a YouTuber that had something similar to that.
I don't know. The cross-examination, of course. Get on it.
You have like a beak. I never noticed that.
Do not talk about my beak.
My God.
It is a deformity that I am not comfortable with.
That nose enters the room 10 minutes before you.
I swear to God, Mr. Wright.
You're referring to this picture, right? Of course! What other real-life genuine photo of Sergalante have you seen? Well, none, I guess. I'll bet if it went to the press, they'd pay me millions for it.
That picture's police evidence now. You can't do that.
He looks like he got told that there would be no ice cream after soccer practice.
I was just about to say, he's not looking confident. It looks like his lower lip is quivering.
And that right there looks like a sweat drop.
That is my head. Oh, Jesus.
Kill it with fire! Hey, you can't tell me what to do! What do you mean by prepare? He was preparing to kill her fathers, you idiot! What is with all the repeated information in this case? While he was in the penthouse, the power went out. He left, went past that secretary lady, and went up to the room and put on his armor. Where did the armor come from? He definitely wasn't carrying it when the camera saw him.
Like the penthouse, the rooftop also didn't have cameras. You could hide something like armor without it being found immediately.
Give Edgeworth his pose back.
He's gone really smug.
He's like, he only uses his right arm, but he's got Godot's fist and Edgeworth's smug look.
Listen, my left arm does not work properly.
Yeah. Well, watch that, like, that be something later on where his left arm is actually, like, prosthetic.
Oh man, that would be interesting.
Parker worked in that building, so it isn't like he didn't have plenty of time to stash it up there. Did you search the rooftop? Is there any evidence that it was up there?
Yes, there were several signs that somebody had tampered with the roof.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Why didn't this come up? Why didn't this come up last time?
Well, I mean, because we went and investigated. Like, we presented the possibility of someone being on the roof in the last trial.
Alright.
I was hoping Phoenix is a child in his own mind. That was just some wild theory he came up with.
I'm not the kind.
Get out of my head!
With wild theories. By the power of God, I have entered your skull. I know how to do my homework. Unlike you!
I probably took the picture. When did he change into the armor? Miss Keys didn't mention anything about it. He went in beforehand without a tabula. Then he slipped out and changed into it. After that, he went back to the penthouse again and whammo! Isn't that a lot of work? Why not just kill the victim the first time he was in the room? Cause we circle! Duh! He isn't gonna kill the king of all crime without his signature armor. That'd ruin his reputation.
But nobody would know.
Apparently Circulante needs to get his priorities straight. Am I the only one who has a problem with this theory?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
It's fucking dumb. I can't believe Cody is going along with this after what we found out yesterday.
That was kind of Miss Keys.
I know. It's fine. What is his problem?
Circulante is his idol. I think he's trying to protect him.
Cody, how could you? You betrayed Nick.
Hey, don't say that! It's not like that! So let me get this straight. Supposedly, my client stashed his armor on the roof sometime before the murder. Then, that morning, he entered the building, went past Miss Keys into the penthouse, left the penthouse, went up to the roof, and came down into the penthouse again. That about sums it up! I thought I was supposed to be the one
that makes sense to me.
I thought I was supposed to be the one making up ridiculous stories around here. Okay? Why is it that when the prosecution does it, it's accepted as fact?
Because they're the prosecution.
Except you forgot the most important part, Pops! What part's that? The part where he sliced and diced the bad guy! That was sort of implied. You can't just imply something like that! He carved up the baddest man in the city with a little knife! You have any idea how awesome that is? Aha! Here's my chance! He didn't know that that wasn't the murder weapon.
Finally!
What?
We can shut this kid up.
Cody, what you just said is very important. Of course it is! That's what I've been saying! In that case, I don't suppose you'll mind adding it to your testimony? I don't see what the point of this is. Right away! Right away! My balls dropped!
They should have dropped a long time ago.
Wait, what? That's not what he said?
You got a really good...
Oh, wait.
It reset. It reset. It reset.
Why?
I don't know. Whammo!
Straight to the jugular?
Straight to the jugular with that knife.
Carotid artery.
I mean, we have the sword as evidence, don't we?
No, we have the knife.
Could have swore we picked up the sword.
Oh, we did.
There it is.
So is it... Again, this is a Phoenix Wright thing. Does it want me to present the knife to prove that it's not the murder weapon? Because it says it's not the murder weapon. Or do we present this because it's definitely the murder weapon?
I say throw the sword at the kid.
I hate Phoenix Wright games. Cody, I don't know if you were aware of this, but it was already proven that the knife found at the scene wasn't the murder weapon. Really? Because the cranky prosecutor that was babbling on about it earlier.
I am not cranky.
Knife this, knife that, he wouldn't shut up about it.
I haven't had my morning coffee. I was discussing how it wasn't the murder weapon, you stupid child.
Don't throw that coffee at me. I've already had that happen enough.
You know that.
Yeah, I guess I already knew that, maybe. How? The picture I took. He has that huge sword. Why would he use a little dinky knife?
Nick, that's the same sword we found yesterday. So the murder weapon was actually a sword. Jesus Christ, really?
Yes, Your Honor, a claymore. A rather large one. Warriors. Hard ones. We found it in a building across the street from the tower. It was covered in blood.
A sword would certainly...
I mean, yeah, this small area of it is covered.
No, that means it's drenched. Absolutely drenched. It was bathing in blood.
Great. I just accidentally changed the window size.
Oh.
That's gonna be fun.
Certainly make it easier to cut somebody in half than a knife would. A knife would be too much work. Bailiff, have this sword tested. See if the blood on it matches that of the victim.
7 inches deep. Yeah, it went 7 inches deep, yeah?
Yeah.
How deep is your neck? Because, I mean,
it
7
depends on the
inches.
neck.
7 inches is like half a foot. My neck is not half a foot deep.
You don't know that.
That would cut all the way through me. My God.
This is just for Mr. Rivales. He's a special case, even though I think his neck is really thin.
He's a toothpick.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You get on it.
There's up to back.
Already?
The
Holy
DNA
shit.
from the blood matches Michael Red Barber.
Well, that is certainly not his name. That matter settled.
I'm a speech impediment.
Get it looked at. However, it changes nothing.
It looks like he's going, oh, you.
It's a sitcom, Obadiah and Phoenix. Phoenix makes up some dumbass excuse, and Obadiah's like, oh, you. I don't care what he was killed with. He died either way. That remains a fact. I agree with Mr. Williamson on this point.
Yeah, he
I've
certainly
been
did
dick-sucking-
die. I mean, we're all in agreement that he died.
Wait, he died? Oh my god. Well, right. Do you have any objections that are actually relevant?
I mean, that's what I've been saying since he started bringing this point up. They're saying Mr. Parker climbed down from the roof and through the window. What does this have to do with... Do I have anything to disprove this?
To
To disprove that he climbed down Wait, what?
He climbed in through the window?
I thought I was trying to prove. Oh wait, that he did it, not that.
Yeah.
Not that.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, the window's open.
Well, yeah. I mean, we know that. Girl, I almost said Girl Galante. Sir Galante had to have gone through the window, or he was in the room already. Those are the only two ways he could have gotten in to kill him.
And there's no possible way that he got in there because what's-her-face was like, no. Perfect.
Sweet files!
Amazing. Look at all those files just complete though.
Working in 24 hours a week. Probably because Waters is freaking Girl Galante. Names generally withheld. Why did we not read this?
I don't think we knew we had it.
He's a vigilante and a serial killer who murdered criminals throughout the city. According to the witness, he said to wear knight's armor. Most murders occurred early in the morning between 4:30 and 7 a.m. Victims are generally killed with a large bladed weapon that has been after each crime he leaves a symbol drawn in blood. Known victims: Leroy Jenkins.
Damn it, Leroy. I believed in you.
Oh Jesus, he killed like 8 Ravalas.
He's going through them. He wants them all dead.
At least 8 other victims haven't been identified.
All identified victims have had connections with the Rivales crime syndicate. Really? I didn't say Vito and Frito and Marlon and Giovanni.
Sir Galante appears to have some sort of grudge against the group.
Really?
Wonder why that could be. I wonder why that could be.
I don't think we have anything.
I don't either. I'm not really sure what this is, though.
Why is it in your pocket, Phoenix?
Do we have? We don't have anything. Okay, fuck it. I guess there isn't really anything to disprove it. No, I don't. Face it, you just can't argue with it. I know what I saw with my own eyes.
Well,
what?
There goes your credibility. What did you just say?
Can't even you two hear? I said I saw him do it. Cody, you just told me you didn't see the murder. I didn't. I saw him climb in the window. Wait, this worked out perfectly for me. Thank you, Cody.
Cody, are
Your
you
Honor,
high?
this wasn't mentioned in the witness's testimony.
Mr. Hackins, would you mind testifying again?
Sure thing, old man.
Oh, not old.
Why am I Pops?
I'm 47. Are you looking for the judge?
How go? Oh, I can't present myself to say I'm competent in this case. Is that the only reason Phoenix was in the profiles?
Probably.
I saw some gun to climb through that window.
Oh my God, Cody.
Yeah,
Were you drunk too?
It was kind of far away, but I could see it with go through my camera. I just know he killed Rivales while he was there.
And by Sir Galata, you really mean the defendant, correct?
Hey, you know how to say it, idiot. Well, yeah. He's the only one it could be, right?
Smart kid.
You weren't kind of judge for the first word. Hey, you don't know nothing yet, Pops. Cody, you know Mr. Parker didn't do it. It's pretty low of you to go through with this just to protect the killer you admire. Seriously, Pops? Haven't you figured it out yet?
Figured what out?
I'm just as confused as Williamson here. Wasn't there something I was supposed to realize by now? Or was there supposed to... whatever.
The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay, so Cody's like trying to secretly help me, I guess.
You're on the bench, dude. You need to tell the truth. Or God will smite you down.
Cody, did you...
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
Because like Edgeworth and every other prosecutor, you get your comeuppance.
I'm going to update the autopsy report.
You never asked.
That was the whole point of interrogating you yesterday.
Well, geez, sorry. I guess you just didn't ask the right questions.
You little. No matter. You can just tell us what you saw now.
I was just getting to that! I thought I was
Now
supposed to be the one doing the cross-examination here.
Tired of
Shut
this
up.
shit.
Shut up. This is my time to shine. You saw it through your camera? Yeah, it's got this sweet zoom feature. Like every other camera.
Now
It
this
lets
is
you-
a special cam.
It lets you see stuff far away in case you don't know what zoom is. Why do you think it took a pick of peppers? Why do you think the picture I took turned out so well?
You have peppers?
Shut up! If I hadn't had the zoom on, I wouldn't have been able to see anything. Oh my god, he looks depressed!
Poor Obadiah.
You just saw his wife get murdered!
Sir Galante, I swear. Which I suppose opens up the question.
Why is he so sad? My god, I can't help but feel bad for the guy even if he is a dick.
He's about to be a dick again, isn't he? Of why you were spying on the Rivales penthouse in the first place.
Hey, don't try to make me look like the bad guy here. I'll cut you. Freaking gremlin face.
If I know Cody, he was probably trying to be some kind of private investigator.
He should consider himself lucky. Spying on the Mafia isn't exactly a safe thing to do.
It's totally safe. You never tried it, have you, Phoenix?
Hold it! How do you know that? Well, I just know. What else would Sir Galante do? Well, he's caught at his victim. You didn't actually see it
Yeah.
happen, though.
Having a little bit of trouble there, ain't you? You spent the better part of yesterday proving that the person on the roof killed the victim. And now you're trying to say that he didn't.
Well, I guess.
Make up your mind.
Well, drat. Did anything interesting happen when you saw Sir Galante enter the building? Yeah! It was all interesting! Well, anything that's worth discussing? Did anything seem strange?
Stranger than a knight climbing through a window in a skyscraper.
Ninjas.
Ninjas coming into a skyscraper.
Not really. There was a little flash of light, but that couldn't have been too important. A flash of light? Yeah, you know, as in... Boom! Rivales just got brought to justice!
It was a gunshot.
That kind of flash of light. Maybe you'd like to tell me a bit more about this flash of justice light?
I can hear Kronos going, "Judgment!"
I can hear him just screaming, "Here comes justice." You got it, Pops! So Sir Galante... Frickin'... There was a small flash of light. I didn't know what it was. Could you describe this flash? It was light! It was real quick. I just barely saw it. I think I could only see it because it was still dark outside. So it was a small, quick flash of... Gonna have a freaking panic attack!
It was a light of justice being delivered. You just said that.
Oh, I saw a small flash of light, so it was a flash of light? Yeah, it was a flash of light. It was a flash of light then.
But are you sure it was a flash of light?
Yep, it was the light of justice being delivered. Does that look any different from any other flash of light? I'm lightheaded. Well, I guess not, but sometimes you can just tell these things.
Did you know that Cody saw Sir Galante go through... When? What the fuck? Yes? We've been over that, Maya.
No, I didn't! It's certainly convenient that little bit of information came out just now.
Just now. Oh, not, not 2 minutes ago. It was a gunshot.
Well, yeah, but do I present the gun?
I would assume so, since that's a gun.
No, I gotta present the strange device. I'm not really sure what it is.
We gotta put that together, too.
Cody, I think I know what caused your light of justice. Really? Was it a thunderbolt from the head? Okay. Now you're really setting Kratos off. No, and I'm pretty sure you know what it actually was. It was the same piece of evidence that you and I have been examining together these past few days. This gun! I didn't even get a chance to... Okay.
What? He's a chipmunk now.
What is wrong with his hand?
What is wrong with his everything?
His hand is like Play-Doh.
His thumb's broken.
So are his fingers. It's like he's got a web.
Watch that come up and be a thing later.
He turns out to be half duck.
With a prosthetic arm. Wait a minute! Don't go waving that thing around in my courtroom!
Judge, you've been through a bombing.
You got whipped multiple times.
Don't worry, Your Honor, this gun is empty. Just like my soul. And it won't be firing anytime soon. In fact, I'd say it's a miracle we were even able to get it back in one piece.
I don't understand, though. The victim was killed with a sword, not a gun. A gun doesn't do slash damage.
Yeah, because
Just
the mob
establishing.
boss wouldn't have a gun to protect himself with, right?
No, of course not.
It was fired that night. The witness even saw it. The flash of light was the gun that he saw. Whoever brought the gun into the penthouse clearly intended to harm someone with it.
Where did you find that?
A concussed detective gave it to me. It was found near the sidewalk of the Rivala's tower.
I will dock his pay. So it wasn't actually at the crime scene.
No, but it was smashed into 100 little pieces on the ground.
I like how Gumshoe's not being brought up at all so far.
And it has fingerprints on it that prove it was in the penthouse. What better way to smash a gun than by dropping it out of a 30-story building? With a rock?
You knew about this, Mr. Hackins.
I might have. Cody's testimony led us directly to this point. Did he? Cody, have you been intentionally putting holes in your testimony? I might have.
What?
You just got shot. Ha! Face it, old man. No way you're winning against Mr. Right today. Okay.
You intentionally sabotaged my case. Now Obadiah's going to be even more of a dick.
Hey, I just got in here and rattled off whatever it is you told me to say. I guess it slipped some of my own parts in, too.
Cody, you don't understand. Isn't Sir
No.
Galante your idol?
No.
Galante.
No. You said, Cody,
What?
you don't understand.
Oh, yeah, you don't understand. No, it's fine. I don't understand either. Why would you want us to help catch him?
What? Hey, Sagunka's cool, but he's still a killer. If I were to defend him in place of an innocent guy, I'd be going against his rules. Protect the innocent. Protect the innocent. Yeah, that's what you're doing, right? You could be a superhero too, Pops. I didn't know Cody thought that highly of me. You're gonna take down a bad guy, right? Give him the epic finger point of justice. As opposed to the finger poke of doom. That's the idea.
Mr. Wright, it seems you have another idea of who may have killed the victim.
I do, Your Honor. The real killer is the one who fired the gun.
Well, perhaps you would mind telling us.
All you from here, Pops! Alright, Phoenix, here it comes. I'm willing to bet that this person fired the gun.
It was Trucy.
It was Gumshoe.